winds again, not nearly as strong as last week, but certainly still a lot of concern.
KCAL's Joy Benedict live in Fontana. And Joy, there was a small fire out there in the IE today in the middle of those whipping winds.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I think the wind issue really is the fear of what could be, right? We saw what happened last week, and now we are still seeing some gusts like we just have right now. But for the most part, at least these last couple of hours, things have been kind of calm, and that is a good thing. We don't want to see those strong winds that we saw last week, but there is still fear that they could come back. It's a howl we've heard before, but on this day, the winds just hit a little different.
But it is really scary, I mean, considering what LA is going through.
As folks in most of Southern California were on alert after high wind warnings whipped up caution and made getting around difficult.
It's insane. It's crazy. I drive a shuttle bus for our restaurant, and I'm just getting blown all over the freeway. I almost got blown into a semi-truck just like 10 minutes ago.
Although these weren't the winds of last week, they were still powerful. And SoCal Edison told hundreds of thousands of people they could lose power.
If we cut power, it's less chance for us to have fires.
Renee Hernandez works this drive-through window in Fontana.
It does make it really hard for us to work, too.
Be honest, did you lose any coffees last week at the drive-through window?
I did lose a couple, yeah. I lost a couple and I lost a dollar bill, which I felt really bad, but it happens.
Also struggling to do his job, roofer Raymond Loaiza.
The wind's been very, hectic. It's blowing off a lot of shingle roofs. In the last, week and a half, they have booked me, month and a half out on estimates.
There were a few small fires like this one in Riverside. The Scout fire erupted quickly in the Santa Ana riverbed, but firefighters were able to get a handle on it pretty quickly and stop the forward progress.
Those fires that's very sad.
As neighbors are just trying to hold on to their hats and weather this wind event before it turns into something worse than just a nuisance.
You can see the trees and everything being blown over. It's cold. I need to go put on my coat right now.
Yeah, and I think one of the places that people feel the wind the most is, of course, on those freeways, and the CHP cautions everyone 10 and 2 on the wheel. And if you can avoid driving directly next to one of those big rig 18-wheelers, they suggest that you just don't do it because you never know when one of those wind gusts are going to come along and topple one over. Guys.
Get you by surprise, too. Joy, thank you.